Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
What's up, everybody? Kevin Jackson here. It's Kevin Jackson Show. I was thinking about something, and because I was on the road, and I was traveling. Well, on the road traveling, and I was reading. Where was that? Some restaurant, and they were like, our food is prepared with the all the care that you could give to baby chicks. And, we have the gluten-free, homegrown, free-range, blah, blah, blah. And every restaurant now, the food has a story. And it was an eclectic Mexican place, taco joint. It's tacos. And literally there was a story about how they select their pork and how they select their chicken and their fish. And nobody gets harmed in the making of their food, and they don't use preserve. And I honestly don't remember. I should have recorded it, but that wasn't enough. So then I was at another place, and I got a breakfast sandwich, and on the back, it talked about the care. It said something about these sandwiches are made with love. And it went on to describe the making of the sandwich and the selection of the ingredients. And I'm thinking, you know what? I just want you to tell me, man, we got jihadi chickens that go out and they kill the chickens for us. And then we just go pick up the dead. And then we serve those chickens. And then the jihadi chickens say, bring in some more. And the pork is made from the worst pigsty ever, and these pigs are not raised, and humane. Don't give me the story, because you know what? No offense, I don't believe the story. I think the story is a fabrication. All like these people that go, it's all grown natural, grown in the neighborhood. Good. I hope you support people that grow your fruits and vegetables in your neighborhood, because I would think it would be cheaper. The other people have to ship, and when they have to ship, they ship you things that they take a tomato off the vine when it's green, so that by the time it gets to you, it's done its own fermentation and it becomes red. You could pluck it right off the vine and bring it over and say, here you go. Your sales pitch should be, this is the freshest stuff you're ever gonna get, not grown in some crap hole neighborhood 5,000 miles away. You would think that would be okay. Now, don't get me wrong, exotic fruits and things like that that you got to get from other places, I get it. But you want to tell me cucumbers and tomatoes, oh, these are organic and these are this. It is a ruse. Everybody's got a story. I wish somebody were honest and said, we don't know where the heck we get our stuff from. We get the cheapest stuff that we can find on that day to keep our prices low. Oh, I like that. You know what I like about food? Here, y'all, if I ever had a restaurant, let me tell you, you'd love it. Let me tell you what I do. I do not use the butt of an onion or the inside, the tomato where it gets all white. Like if I want vine ripened tomatoes that look like steak, where the meat is all the way through. And the part where the stem connects, I cut that off about an inch, 3/4 of an inch from the end, because I don't want any part of that stem as part of my tomato. You would only get the freshest slices. Lettuce is good and leafy on the outside. The inside is is this really kind of compact core. When I see that in a salad, I know you're ripping me off. I know then you're just about the money. The finest restaurants will not serve you a tomato that isn't made of, that's just total meat. They won't serve you onion that's got that layer around it that's real flimsy. But y'all know what I'm talking. There are people who are cooks who know what I'm talking about. Anyway, the point is, restaurants should just serve delicious food. But no, the hipsters have taken over. This place that I was at was like a hipster joint. It was a taco joint, so they served the tacos in those little, valley dishes, which is cool. But have you seen these latest? I mean, everybody's got a stupid story or some gimmick. I'll give you an example. There's a restaurant that serves coffee in a test tube. I'm not lying. You order coffee, it comes in a test tube in a cup, and then you pour. They don't give you a carafe. I don't know if these people realize it, but Pyrex is not exactly the best, thing for keeping heat in. So they serve it in a test tube. And there was a restaurant. You order a Caesar salad. I'm not joking. It's a single leaf, lettuce leaf, with a piece of toast that wraps around the lettuce leaf that makes it look like a napkin. All right, and then the salad dressing is on the side. And everybody's got a gimmick, some sort of a gimmick. The one restaurant I noted had a tea, and it came. I'm not kidding, guys. It comes in a beaker, a scientific beaker. Sugar is in the smaller beaker that cream is in the smaller beaker, and then they've got a coffee cup beside it. And all you do is you pour the tea from a beaker, dip your sugar or your cream into it's ridiculous, but everybody's got their gimmick. The gimmick can't just be good food. And we cook the chickens that were nearest to us. We grab the vegetables that were nearest to us. There's got to be some sort of a gimmick. And here's the thing. I see this as sort of a metaphor for life. The hipsters so want to be cool. These millennials, they so want to be involved. They so want to believe they're avant-garde when it comes to politics, when it comes to life in general. And all they're doing is they're remaking life and trying to put some kind of little fancy spin on it so you believe, whoa, check out this experience. There was a thing I saw on TV where they stuck in a piece of bacon inside the middle of an egg yolk that had been poached. That's it. There was one restaurant that served bread inside of a mitt to keep the bread warm. The mitt. So in other words, when you grab the bread out, you're going to also be grabbing some fabric off the end of the mitt. It's ridiculous. They've all got some sort of cheesy story. And it goes back to the set. I call it a set because it was comedy to me that I did on gluten that said they've convinced us that gluten's bad for us. Gluten's probably bad for 2% or 1% or 0.1% of the people in the world. And they've convinced us that it's bad for us. So everything's now hipster. We're all gluten-free and free range and all this. It's ridiculous. It's as ridiculous as the millennials. Anyway, folks, we got to take a short break. Glad you guys are with me. The Kevin Jackson Show, KJRadio.com. Back in a minute.
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS or state? The secret to avoiding the IRS nightmare is to seek professional representation. My friends at Security Tax Associates provide the most cost-effective and ethical representation in the industry while helping to avoid seizures, levies, and wage garnishments. Security Tax Associates is here to ensure that the appropriate steps are taken to permanently eliminate any possibility of future tax burdens once and for all. For a free, no-obligation consultation, contact Security Tax Associates, 844-779-4177. That's 844-779-4177. 844-779-4177. Or visit them at securitytaxassociates.com.
Beth Cook Moranville, author of Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope.
Hope, that wonderful, wonderful four-letter word that you may feel completely out of. I wrote this book to give you great hope. It's not too late. If fetal position is an all too familiar place for you, I understand. If the next 60 seconds are too long, this book is for you. Wherever you are right now, whether you're dealing with divorce or death or sickness, take hope. You are going to make it through this pain. Don't roll your eyes. I've walked this road and I know it. The best is yet to come.
Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope from author and speaker Beth Cook Moranville, can be found on Amazon.com or Kindle.com. For more information, visit closerthanyourBreath.com or on Facebook at Closer Than Your Breath.